He is risen. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. I'm here in the sanctuary early on Easter Sunday morning. You can see the Easter lilies behind me. It's still dark outside. I imagine what it would be like for the women who came to the tomb when it was still dark outside and found it empty. It's empty in the sanctuary, but I'm excited that on this Easter Sunday, we're beginning our in-person worship services. So I wanted to get online and share a few things with you just so you'll know what to expect. Number one, we do have online worship this week at 10 a.m. We normally did 9 and 11 with a contemporary and a traditional. Now we're kind of blending those into one service. That will continue from now on. So 10 a.m. on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. Join us for that. If you're not comfortable being here, if you can't be here, if you're traveling, if you're new to the area and want to check out our church, we welcome you to the online service at 10 a.m. Today we're having our first worship service in person since March of 2020. That's right, we've been closed over a year and I'm excited. We have 4 services, 8 o'clock, 9:30, 11, and 2 o'clock. However, we've asked that everybody make reservations to come to our worship services. Now, if you haven't made a reservation, if that didn't click, if you missed the memo, then here's what you can do. Show up at 8 o'clock or 2 o'clock where we do have some spaces available. You can't make reservations online anymore right now. We may ask you to wait a few moments so we make sure that everybody who made reservations get into their seats, but you can come for those. 9:30 and 11 are pretty full. We might be able to fit 1 or 2 or more in, but there's no promise about that. We don't want to turn anybody away, so that's why we've done reservations. We'll continue that for the next few weeks. We'll have more information about next Sunday's service after our services today are done. Now, when you get here, there are 2 entrances that will be unlocked and open. The first one is the main entrance, which is the covered drop-off area. That's between the 2 buildings. It's over by the blessing box. The main entrance is a double door. We'll have greeters there. And then on 6th Street, if you're familiar with the Tebbett's house, the oldest house in Batesville that's still here, that's right next to us on 6th Street. Across the street from that is a main entrance. It's a new door that's just been put in, not even stained yet. We'll have greeters at both of those entrances. When you arrive, we ask that you wear your mask inside all the time, 100% of the time. If you're not comfortable with that, we continue with online services, but that's an important distinction. The 2 main rules are that you wear your mask and you keep social distance. If you don't have a mask, we'll have some extras at the door. We'll check you in from the reservation list, and then we'll allow you to find your own seat. Every other pew in the downstairs part of the sanctuary is blocked off, and there'll be a sign on it that says, please don't sit here. Every other pew is blocked off, so that gives us a 6 feet of social distance between each pew section. We ask that you sit by yourself if you're by yourself, but if you have your household or somebody that you're with all the time that you're used to being close to with masks off at home, then you're welcome to sit together in those family units or those household units. We just ask that you keep a 6-foot bubble around you. And so if you are 1, 2, 3 people, sit on a smaller pew if you could, and consider the fact that if there's 6 feet left on the side, that somebody could sit on the other end of the pew, so you can sit on both ends and still maintain 6 feet. A lot of times that'll come with 2 or 3 people. Now, if you're a larger group, and we have several larger groups of 6 to 8 people, we ask that you hold the center larger pews for some of the larger groups. We also ask that you not show up more than 15 minutes before the service begins. We have a 45-minute limit on worship because our entire time in the building, according to conference guidelines, is supposed to be 1 hour. So if you arrive 15 minutes before, come in. We will start the service on time. We will end the service at 45 minutes, and then you'll leave the building. So just when you come in, be respectful, wear your mask, keep your social distance. We're asking that you not do handshakes and hugs. But you can visit outside and take off your masks, but we do ask for that social distance everywhere you are. Inside, the masks on all the time. Now, you can get up and go to the restroom if you need to. That's fine. We don't have somebody to escort you back and forth. We're using the side entrances of the sanctuary this morning just to control the straight in and out of the sanctuary, but it is ready, and we are excited about that. So remember, we have online service at 10 a.m. We have our service broadcast on 103.3 FM at 11 a.m. And we have services at 8 and 2 that still have some space, but you can't make online reservations right now. Watch our channel again later today for more information about next week's services and how we're moving forward with that. But I hope to get to see you today. If not, please reach out to me. Let me know how I can be here for you as your pastor. And I look forward to the time either in person or through when visits are okay again in homes, that we can find time to spend this time together as a church family. I can't wait to see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Easter.